Welcome to We Like D&D, the show where we talk about one of our favorite hobbies, D&D and TTRPGs in variety show style segments. Sometimes we play TTRPGs, like today, in the first ever We Like D&D actual play episode. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm Kelly from the YouTube channel Power Word Spill, and I'm also joined by one of my best friends and D-Inspirations, Alec.
It's me again.
Would you like to roll to see how much you're going to like Nimble?
Sure would.
I hope you like it.
It's a nat 18 on the die.
Wow, you love it.
It's getting an A from me.
We haven't even played. That's amazing. This is great. This bodes well for sure.
It can only go downhill from here.
We are also joined by my long-term roommate / wife, Loren.
It's me.
Loren, would you like to roll to end world hunger?
Oh, wow. Very different prompt. Sure.
Yeah. No pressure, you know?
It's a 12. We're working on it.
Ooh, yeah.
It's kind of a big problem. It can't really be solved with one dice roll.
Yeah. I don't know where I'm going with this.
You know, this is one of those cases where you can't solve it overnight. You can only hope to fail forward.
True. And that was a partial success, so we're going to partially succeed forward.
I love that. You're welcome, everybody.
Not everybody.
I guess the DC,
Not everybody.
The DC should have probably been higher. DC 10 is
right.
low.
Yeah, that's on you actually.
That's on me. That was my bad. All right, I won't make that mistake again.
It's like the classic beauty pageant answer is like, I would strive to set a low DC for ending world hunger.
Yeah, Miss TTRPG 2026. One thing we can do today is find out how much we're going to like Nimble TTRPG, because we're going to play the starting adventure right now with literally without any further ado.
Wow.
I am going to jump right into it.
And this is a big deal because I'm a big ado guy. So this is a sacrifice.
Yeah, sorry, Alec. No ado today. After both running away from home and having a hard couple of weeks on the road, the two of you found yourselves in the Valley's Rest Inn in Merrivale, and you decided to spend your last few coppers on a nice warm meal. Just as you're sitting down for dinner, a tiny scream sends the inn's patrons into a hush. They look at the door and then to you. Despite just coming of age and having spent a couple of weeks on the road, the two of you already have somewhat of a hardened look about you. And you are the only ones who look capable of dealing with anything scarier than a stray sheep. What do you do?
What I do is Mugwort, my character Mugwort, he drops his utensils and looks at the ceiling and sighs.
You drop your utensil and look at the ceiling. You see the stained and starting to rot beams of this old shaggy inn up above your head, and a little bit of dust crumbles onto your forehead and gets in your eye. Alec, would you like to describe your character, please?
Yeah, I'm playing Mugwort. He's a Bunbun, so a little Ratfolk, little guy. And Mugwort is a practitioner of shadowmancy. So he's basically, he's discovered how to unlock the power of eldritch horrors a little bit at a time. And he is trying to figure out how he can leverage that and unlock more secrets of magic power. He's like a little guy. He wears like traveling robes. It's basically like he's wearing like a linen rompim.
Wow, I love that. So casual and fun.
Yeah, he's got a little. He carries a shovel over his shoulder.
Okay.
Does the rompim have a hole for his tail? Or is the tail covered up?
No. There's a little hole for the tail.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm
and
immersed.
it's like yeah. It's like and like it's got like a tie around the waist, and the kind of the tie around the waist kind of perfectly accentuates the perfect sphere that is his little tail.
Wow, I love that. Shadowmancing, slightly evil seeming, but not little Bunbun. Mugwort, you stare up at the ceiling and you see at first no one makes a move. Marla, the innkeeper who served you dinner, goes, "Meals on the house for anyone who deals with that. Free stew, free beer." You see this creaky elderly man. You hear the scrape of a chair, gets up and picks up a fork and starts to shuffle towards the door. "I'll deal with it."
sit back down. We'll handle this. And I nudge my friend.
I suppose we're friends now. After all these weeks on the road.
Hey, I saved your bacon.
We saved each other's bacon. All right, relax.
I could have walked away.
So could I.
You were trying.
You see old Ben's getting dangerously close to the door. He's shuffling. What do you guys do?
I hop up and hop over.
I sigh and put my utensils down and follow him.
Loren, you want to describe your character?
Sure. I'm playing Damian, a Ratfolk song weaver. He is the older brother of Mugwort's friend. So they have somewhat of a friendly relationship now. But before it was a little bit tenuous, I feel like.
Yeah. Traveling with your younger brother's friend.
Yeah. We're working on the friendship.
Meeting happenstance on the road.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't know what else I can say about Damian. He is wearing a tunic with a vest over top of it, and he's one of those guys that tells you that he's 3 feet tall when he's really 2'10".
Well, standing up to your full 2'10" stature and starting to make your way towards the door, what do you guys do? So you heard this tiny scream from outside, and you hear some commotion.
I hop up and twist the doorknob and ride the door open. I'm just a little guy too.
Yeah. You kind of zip past old Ben and ride the door open, and a scene outside greets you. You see what looks to be hard to get a count instantly, but 8 to 10 goblins outside, and you see one of them riding this giant rat that kind of dripping with saliva out of its huge buck teeth in the front, kind of looks over at you, and you see this goblin, this big goblin atop it, stuffing something into a sack and going, and like kicks into the side of the rat, and the rat hisses at it and then leaps off and goes, kill him. And you see 2 of them hustle off behind the rat rider, and 4 smaller goblins draw their daggers, face you.
At me?
All 4 of you. They turn and see the door open.
Us and old Ben and Marla?
Marla's staying inside the tavern,
So
and
us
old
and
Ben,
old
you
man.
kind of pushed old Ben aside.
Oh, geez. Oh, gosh. And I'm going to kind of reach into the shadow realm and pluck a thread of it and create a little shadow minion.
Cool. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Ooh, exciting.
Now, in Nimble, the players always go first, and you can go in any order, but you're rolling initiative to see how many actions you get on your first turn, which is kind of the way of balancing the players always going first, which is pretty cool. So if you roll 1 digit on your initiative roll, so less than 10, you get 1 action on your first turn. If you roll 2 digits, you get 2 actions. And if you roll over 20, you get all 3 actions on your first turn. What'd you guys get?
Got a 7.
I got a 6.
Ooh, rough. Well, you guys act first in any order. What are you doing? Yeah, you see these 4 goblins kind of turn to you and draw daggers. They're like 30 feet away from the tavern, a little bit spread out. So they're definitely not all clumped together. Alec. You summon a shadow minion, and this little shadow, how big is it in comparison to you? Because you're a little guy.
I'm a little
How's
Bunbun.
your
This is
son?
like a little shadow hare, so it's like a little bigger than me.
Oh.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this slightly taller shadow appears next to you and kind of doesn't have any facial features, but its body language is kind of like, what can I do?
Go attack those. Go get those goblins.
Sweet. Go ahead and roll for that. In Nimble, you don't roll to hit, you just roll your damage die. If you roll a 1 on your damage die, that's a miss. Otherwise, it's automatically a hit. And if you roll the max number on your damage die, that's a crit. But I'll explain that if we get to that.
And this little hare jumps up and kicks it for 2 damage. Just barely didn't miss.
Yeah. You see this hare jumps up and like fully airborne back feet propel out, thud into this goblin's chest, and you hear ribs crack, and
Oh, no.
this goblin just drops to the ground unconscious, goes and the other 3 goblins look and are like, holy shit.
I try to look mysterious and evil and say, there's more where that came from.
You just killed Daz. You just killed Daz and immediately. Loren.
Can I ask a question for free? I only have one action.
Yeah.
Okay, my question is for Alec, though. Does Mugwort have a lot of brothers and sisters because he's a bunny?
Here's the thing. He doesn't. He's an only child.
Wow.
Interesting.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Does it make more? Is it better for you if I have lots of brothers? and sisters?
I was just being nosy.
Yeah, I'm the oldest of 14, actually.
Oh, whoa. Crazy. And you act the way that you do as the eldest. Actually, that makes it more clear to me, Loren, that you, Alec, are not an eldest child because you think that's acceptable. Okay, well, I am just going to cast Flame Dart on one of the other goblins.
Awesome. What does that look like?
It's like finger guns.
Sweet. Yeah, you make finger guns and literal fire comes out of them. Erupts, lighting up the courtyard. It's nighttime, lights up the courtyard as it streaks across, and go ahead and roll your damage.
Yeah, it's 9. It's a lot.
9 damage?
Yeah, it's a D10.
Wow, you are a cool older kid.
I blow out my finger gun.
This bolt of flame shoots across the square and hits one of the goblins, and just instantly, as if it was somehow made of flammable materials, this goblin lights in flame. Like when you like when meat catches fire on the barbecue. Just instantly fried, and you see the other 2 goblins swallow hard.
There's more where
shakily.
That came from, and I blow my finger gun again and pretend to holster it.
Oh, don't blow twice.
Well, maybe they didn't see the first one. And I turn around to see if Marla is looking through the window and if she saw my finger guns.
Yeah, you see she gives you an up nod.
Yes.
It's an up nod.
Old Ben goes, finger guns, eh? I'm going to go ahead and make a morale check for these 2. They do pass, so just barely clinging on to their bravery. 2 of these goblins run up and advance towards you guys.
Come on, man, I'm so
brandishing
hungry.
their rusty daggers. They go, for Daz, for Jazz. And are going to attack each of you. 3 damage to you, Loren, and 5 damage to you.
And can you remind me how armor works here?
Yes. So at the end of your guys' turns, you each got all 3 of your action points back. So you can spend actions outside of your turn if you wish. And one of the actions you can take outside of your turn is the defend action. And if you do that, you reduce damage from any single attack by your armor whenever you use that reaction.
Okay, cool. So not applicable this time, obviously.
You can, if you want to spend an action right now, you can do that.
Oh, right, because that was the end of my turn. Yeah.
That's right. Do you want to do that?
No, that's okay.
All right. As this goblin comes up and stabs into you with the dagger, and it kind of like you're able to dodge out of the way a little bit, but it still catches you in the gut, and you feel the cool sting of a rusty blade. And potentially the first time you've ever been stabbed.
It is certainly the first time I've been stabbed.
The first time you've been stabbed?
What is this, your first day?
That's their turn. Back around to you guys. Old Ben goes, I remember the first time I was stabbed last week.
Oh no. Was it these goblins?
Yeah, it was. It hurt like hell.
Don't worry, old Ben, I'll get him for you.
Still standing. It's impressive.
I'm gonna
wizard,
I'm gonna sickle this guy.
Oh my god.
Whoa, sick. You draw a sickle and slash at it.
And that is 4 total. It's not a crit.
Finish this goblin. How do you finish it?
I probably cut its arm off. The one that stabbed me.
Yeah. You slice down the dagger still like partly in you, and its arm attached to the end of the dagger completely detaches from its body, and it clutches at its shoulder and flees, starts to run away.
Jeez, take your dagger with you.
No, that's yours now.
I pull it out of my tummy.
Oh, God. There's so much blood.
You can have it. Yeah, screw this. I'm out of here.
He's functionally dead, though.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to Shadow Blast
He
the
gets
other
10
one.
feet away and bleeds out and dies.
Oh, shit. I'll Shadow Blast the other one.
Amazing.
So once again, have you ever seen the Hadouken move in Street Fighter?
I sure have. Yeah, absolutely I have.
Yeah, I do something like that, but it's less cool. I'm like reaching into the void again, and like it clearly takes an effort for me to pull the void magic into my grasp, and then I unleash it.
Nice.
For 7 damage.
Incredible. And this is your second attack of a turn, so this will be a rushed attack. So go ahead and make this with disadvantage.
Okay. It's still 7 damage.
Amazing. You reach into the shadow realm and launch shadow at this goblin, and it just kind of like, yeah, darkness erupts from your hands and skitters, it like disappears into the ground as if there was an object moving over the surface, but it is the shadow itself, and it just kind of comes up out of the ground and envelops this goblin, and it disappears into the shadow realm, and you just hear the clang of a dagger drop to the cobblestone floor.
The cool thing about that is eventually his life force will be turned into void magic, and I can actually use him as a spell in like a couple months.
Old Ben just looks over and goes, "That's fucked up. That's straight fucked up, man."
It's really not. If you can, I could have stabbed him.
You see Marla come out of the inn behind you, and at this point, other townspeople have come towards the little town square here to see what the commotion was. There was shouts, sounds of magic. Looking across the town square, one of the things you guys noticed on your way in is this huge, beautiful golden oak tree that sits in the center of the town. You hear Marla behind you goes, "Oh, I think they were here for Moonblossom. Moonblossom's the fairy that lives in the oak tree."
Oh, did they succeed?
Is she single?
Should we go?
Go ahead and roll me a luck check.
13.
You know what? She's recently, she was
recently divorced.
Not in a great relationship, and
Okay.
so yeah, she's but I mean, she's like 95 years old.
Older lady.
Well, no, not for her. Anyways,
I wink at Mugwort.
They took Moonblossom.
Oh shit, they took her.
What? She's gone?
They tried last week, and they were here, but she escaped them. But I don't see her now. Moonblossom. Townsfolk are calling out, but there's no response from the oak tree.
Is she just a really heavy sleeper?
No, she doesn't sleep, actually. Yeah, that's something that exists in this world. Fairies just don't sleep.
Makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
I probably would have learned that eventually. I wink at Mugwort again.
I don't get it.
Either one of you guys can make a lore check if you'd like.
A lore check.
I have 1 to lore.
I have 2.
Okay, you go.
Is that a 20-sided die?
Yep, that's right. D20 plus.
That's a big ol' 5.
Nice.
Your town, they don't have fairies. You don't know. You don't know why anyone would keep a fairy in their town.
I don't really understand the concept, actually.
Oh, look, she's very important. She's very important to Merrivale, and we don't have much. But you did amazing against those goblins. They were ferocious, and you dispatched them like nothing.
I think it's possible that those goblins were actually weenies.
Huh. Well, they stabbed old Ben here, and he said it hurt like hell.
But he's an old man, and he lived to tell the tale.
Well, I'm not just an old man. I'm also tough as nails. Anyways, as we would pay you if you'd go after her. We don't have much, but we could offer you 20 gold pieces a person.
Whoa.
For each of you, 40 gold pieces. That's all I can get together, but I know the town will contribute.
Deal. And I whispered to Mugwort in one of his ears, like way too loudly. That would definitely get us to the city.
But if she says she doesn't have much, and then she says what she has is 20 gold, maybe we don't even have to go to the city. This town seems rich.
Yeah, but there's like 30 people who live here. Well, my future wife might live here, so okay, I'm actually on board again.
Well, in any case, if we're gonna stay here or not, we should go get that 40 gold.
Yeah, you're right. We're in.
I spit on my paw and offer it to shake.
I stand in front of him and offer a clean hand. It's clean, but it's got a little bit of blood on it.
She shakes your hand, doesn't seem to mind the blood.
Great.
Or the spit. She winks at
you. All right, I guess we should probably go see if there's any leads in her tree, huh?
Yes. Well, I'll leave you to it. I'm gonna clean up all this blood and get rid of these bodies, I guess.
Oh,
I don't know. I never,
thanks. That'd be super helpful.
Yeah. Well, old Ben will take care of it. I've actually got a bunch of dishes to do, so. Yeah. Cleaning up old bodies. That's what old Ben's for.
Old Ben, have you had to clean up? Have you just had to dispose of a body before?
Well, I'm the town mortician, actually, so yeah, all the time.
All the time? What was the population of this place a year ago?
5,000.
Oh my god.
You're not even old, are you? You're just overworked.
Yeah, I'm 23 years old, actually.
Oh no. We gotta get that 40 gold and get out of here, Damian.
Yeah, so you guys head over towards the tree. Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
You see this large golden oak that stands proudly in the center of the town, and it feels like almost just warm and comforting just to be in its presence. And if you touch it, you almost get goosebumps, like just something quasi-magical, not maybe more in like fey magical realm, but it feels really nice to be in the presence of this tree.
Is there a way for people to climb up into this tree? I imagine she probably flies up in there, right? But is there
yeah, that's right,
a way to get in?
I mean, you probably could, like if you use a rope or something like that. The branches are pretty high up, but I mean, it's a tree, so it is, it's climbable, but doesn't look like people often climb it.
Okay.
Try to make a really big hop as high up into the tree as I can and try to climb my way up.
Go ahead and make me, lost my page with all skills.
I would say finesse or might.
Yeah, absolutely.
Could I pitch you on finesse?
Yeah, go ahead and make me a finesse check.
That is 19.
Incredible. Yeah, you absolutely scramble up. You get a kind of a bit of a running start, leap up the bark, and kind of like how a cat climbs a fence, you like run up the tree and climb it at the same time in kind of one smooth, swift motion, and get to the largest low-hanging limb.
I try to reach down and offer a paw to Damian, but I'm like 8 feet up, and I have like a 8-inch arm.
Yeah, and I'm actually only 2'8", but I told Mugwort that I was 2'10".
Yeah, you're just 2 inches shy of being able to reach.
Damn it.
Unfortunately.
Story of my life.
But you guys can absolutely make your way into the tree for sure if you both want to go up there.
Cool.
It takes a little while and it's a bit awkward, but you both manage to eventually end up in the tree.
Just like everything else I do, this was a bit awkward.
Yeah, once you're up there, you see there is like a hole in like a large kind of gnarled central part of the tree that extends inside the trunk where it looks like Moonblossom might live.
Okay. I knock on it just in case she's in there and she just didn't feel like coming out. Miss Blossom?
You don't hear any response.
Okay, I look at Mugwort and I put my sunglasses on and say, "Don't touch anything. This is a crime scene."
What?
No, that wasn't a joke. That wasn't a joke. Yeah, and look around, I guess, see if there are any clues.
I would like to examine this place. I will use only my eyes, though.
Yeah, go ahead and make me an examination check.
Both of us?
One of you, whoever would like to take lead, and you can do it with advantage if you're both doing it.
It is a +3 is 13. So not great.
Yeah, no, it's definitely it's enough. So you see a few different things as examining the tree. You could definitely see signs of like claw marks that you would assume to be maybe goblin claw marks. So it looks like they had attempted to get up here before, but maybe were unsuccessful. Like old Ben and Marla mentioned, they were here last week. And inside, you also find. Yeah, Mugwort, you're able to like look inside, but not
inside the hole.
It's like trying to go into a dollhouse. Yeah.
Oh, she's like a Tinkerbell-sized fairy.
Yeah.
Got it.
She'll probably believe that you're 3 feet tall.
Dude, that's so true. She's gonna think I'm fairy tall. Sunglasses on.
Yeah. Okay, I'll have a peek. I actually can totally fit inside, but Damian told me not to touch anything, so I'm not going in.
Okay.
It's my girlfriend's house, dude.
On the wall, you do see a work safe poster for fairies where it's like, do spread blessings and magic. Do make friends with all who you come across. Don't get kidnapped for ingredients. Don't kill nature.
Oh no, she broke one of the cardinal rules, I say to myself.
You find a bunch of other things, a tastefully decorated interior, very cottagecore.
See, this is how I want to decorate the apartments that I get when we make it to the city.
Or are we living together?
The apartment I get.
Oh, okay.
I was sharing a piece of myself with you. I thought it might build rapport.
Yeah, totally.
There's nothing else to see in the house here? Treehouse?
You do look around, but you can't find anything else useful. Yeah.
Geez, maybe we should see if there's some sort of tracks at the base of the trunk.
Good idea. We'll scurry down.
Yeah, you guys climb down, and yeah, for sure, you definitely do see some tracks leaving town. There was that goblin riding that giant rat, and that giant rat thundered off in sort of a northern direction, and it definitely left tracks. It heads off into the Elderwild, which is the forest to the north of Merrivale. It's very wild forest.
That aptly named forest.
Yeah, why do they always have to run off into the scary forests?
Yeah, why couldn't they kidnap the fairy and bring it to this nice meadow?
Yeah, or like on the road.
Yeah.
The road to the city or something. I don't know. All right. Well, I don't know. It's kind of dark. Do we want to do this now?
Well, they say the first 48 hours are pretty important in a kidnapping case.
Who's they?
The books I read.
Oh, you read a lot of kidnapping books?
I'm a fiction reader, yeah.
Okay. Hey, no judgment.
Kidnappings, thrillers, murders, romance.
I also know how to read.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and roll insight versus deception.
Is there? I don't think there is deception.
It's true. Influence?
Yeah. Persuasive charm. Yeah. Influence versus insight.
It's an 11.
13. I push my sunglasses up on my nose.
You know, I never would have guessed that about you, but I guess you need to be able to read to write music.
Exactly, my guy. Exactly. Okay. Well, I guess I'll light up a torch and we'll walk into these spooky, ooky woods.
Marla calls out and goes, "Oh, wait, before you leave. Here, I packed you provisions. You'll need them. Who knows how far away these goblins went into the Elderwild. It could be a ways. I mean, they don't stick near towns." She passes you 2 packages of like little food packages.
Thanks, Marla.
Thanks, Marla.
Be careful in there. It's it's dangerous.
I will take care of myself. I will advocate for myself out there.
Yeah, just make sure you're advocating for yourself. That's what I meant.
All right. I roll up the sleeves of my romp him.
It was long sleeved.
No.
Now it's no sleeves. All right. Well, the 2 of you romp off into the Elderwild. And it is, as you start following the track, it's not a road, it's not even a path, it's just you're trying to track through the underbrush, and you this giant rat made quite a trail through, so you're able to pretty easily follow it.
It's really nice of that rat to leave so much slobber on these broken branches.
I was gonna say, yeah.
You guys travel for quite a few hours following this trail, and it's getting pretty late. Are you guys gonna make camp, or are you gonna just trek through the night?
It would be really nice to get that 40 gold.
I know. And I don't feel like this is a great place to sleep at night.
Yeah, I don't feel like you would feel very restful.
I agree. Let's just keep going. If we get really sleepy, we can dig a hole or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll find a stump or something with a hole in it.
Yeah.
You guys carry on into the Elder Wild, and at one point, late at night, almost.
Maybe I'll just catch my breath.
Okay.
Can we do a field rest, like a catch breath?
Yeah, you can do a catch breath for sure. So that'll be, so in Nimble, you can either take a short rest, which is 10 minutes, and you can roll hit dice, or you can take a field rest, which is sleeping 8 hours out in the wilderness or in a place that is potentially dangerous, or you can take a safe rest, which is 8 hours in a safe place like an inn or back in town or your own keep. So for a short rest, you get to roll hit dice. For a field rest, you get max hit dice instantly. You don't have to roll. And for a safe rest, you recover all of your hit points, you replenish your hit dice, and you get to remove 1 wound, which you guys don't have any yet.
Rough.
So you catch your breath for a little bit and then carry on pushing through the night and traveling almost all day the next day as well. You keep following this trail until suddenly you reach a divergence in the tracks. All of a sudden, the tracks goes left, it goes right, it goes straight and left, straight and right. It even goes hard left and back a little bit. All of a sudden, all of these tracks just branch out into this web of different options.
If I was the leader of a band of goblins who was going after a fairy, I would want to carry the fairy myself. So, the guy that was on the giant rat, he was the leader, right?
Probably.
I think we should try to find the trail of the giant rat and follow that trail.
All right. I look for the slobber.
Yeah, so you look for the slobber and you see a few of them actually have slobber, but go ahead and one of you can make me a nature craft check.
2.
It's all you, Damian.
All right. Ooh, a 20.
Fantastic. You can see all of a sudden, as you start to inspect these tracks, for sure, Mugwort, good call. The rat was used only on a few of them. But as you start to take a closer look, Damian, you can see that 2 of these, the rat goes and then comes back. But only one of them, the rat goes in one direction. Looking like they were a bit more intentional, maybe tried to make some false tracks to throw you off.
No, we're coming after them.
But you're able to kind of piece through it and you find the correct path to follow and you guys carry on.
Wow. I presume it's the correct path. We'll find out, I suppose.
I guess so. Either we're going to find my future wife or we're going to find a giant rat. Or both.
You should always approach these sorts of things, especially love, with an open mind.
Yeah, I totally am. But I'm not wearing a rat. If I wanted to do that, I would just stay at home.
You carry on throughout the day and you start to hear echoing in the distance. At first, you can't quite tell what it is. It's far away. Sounds like voices. But as you start to draw closer, you start to make out the distinct sound of laughter. It sounds like few different people laughing.
Oh, maybe Moonblossom's really funny. I like that in a woman.
Does it sound like laughing with someone or laughing at someone?
Can I tell?
I'm going to say you cannot discern the intent behind the laughter from this distance.
Does it sound mean or does it sound like buddies having a good time?
It sounds slightly maniacal, like goblin laughter is wont to do. What do you do?
Suppose we should very carefully follow the sound of the laughter, shouldn't we?
How many goblins does it sound like there are based on the laughter? Like a lot of them?
No, you can hear like maybe 3 or 4 voices laughing.
Easy. Yeah, let's sneak over there, see what we're dealing with.
Sweet. You sneak forward. Go ahead and one of you make me stealth check for the group.
Okay. 18.
Very good. You sneak forward, again keeping in mind the brush, gently parting the ferns, and even negotiating. At one point you come face to face with a squirrel that looks like it's about to shout at you, but you kind of like gesture it away, and you sneak past to a little bit of an opening until you can see through into a clearing, and the sight before you, you see a little goblin camp, what looks to be a temporary camp, and you see the source of the laughter, which is the buff goblin riding around on the rat and the two other goblins throwing rocks at the other one, and they're all laughing maniacally.
Just guys being guys. Can't fault them for that.
Stop it. Yeah, I'm gonna get you. Get out of here. You're gonna dent my armor, all right? You're gonna scratch it.
Oh, jeez. What do you think we should do, Damian?
You hear the other one going,
Hey, give me a turn. Give me a turn on the rat.
So uncivilized. They don't even know how to share.
We don't see the fairy anywhere, right?
go ahead and make me a perception check.
Okay. 13.
You don't see anything from this vantage point.
Okay.
You think there's more goblins? You think there's more gobos than just these three?
I don't know. I mean, when we were following the tracks, did it seem like only some of them went this way and some of them went a different way? Or was the like false?
It seemed like the other ones were false and everyone went the one direction, yeah.
I didn't get a full count. There was like 8 or 10 goblins in town, and we killed 4 of them, right?
Yeah.
There's probably at least 4 goblins in this camp, and we can see 3 of them.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, if we killed 4 before, we can kill 4 again, probably, right?
Yeah, they didn't look like that guy, though.
True.
Yeah, and you see that even the 2 that are throwing the rocks look a little bit bigger than the 4 that you fought.
We could try to do some sort of shock and awe tactic where we take out the big one as quickly as possible and see if it causes the other ones to become afraid.
I mean, that seems like a pretty safe bet. You have like range stuff, right?
Yes, so far I've been able to hit a target at a range of approximately 40 feet.
Approximately.
Okay. Yeah, he would know that. He would have that written down in his little moleskin notebook.
I super would. It's on
Why
brand.
don't you go ahead and roll me a luck check?
You're a lucky little bunny.
16.
Nice. Yeah, you feel like a little bit of a breeze pick up, but it is in the opposite direction, so you are downwind from them. You see the rat like sniffing the air, but then the breeze picks up and it goes kind of like shakes it off.
Oh, jeez. We gotta be careful. Our rat's probably got a really good sense of smell.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what if I just throw a flame dart at the guy?
I wonder if we both time an attack so that we attack him at the same time, the big buff guy.
Okay. I might still throw a flame dart though.
Okay.
I get my finger guns ready. Just one, because it's one spell.
I'm gonna try very carefully to approximate 40 feet from that guy.
Yeah, you sneak around. You can keep that same stealth check. You're able to kind of like maneuver the edge of the clearing a little bit to get within 40 feet for sure.
Okay.
Right.
We're right next to each other and we like look at each other in the eyes. We go 3, 2, 1.
And we
You
attack.
unleash your attacks. Go ahead and roll initiative with advantage for the surprise.
Ooh,
Ooh.
so bad.
Your boy's got 3 actions, baby.
Hey.
Nice.
Your boy's only got 1.
Ooh, rough.
Oof. It's an oof for me.
Yep.
All right.
Don't tell Moonblossom.
Either one of you can go first. You unleash your attacks. Who are you attacking? Go ahead.
You go for it. You've got less to do.
Rude, but fair. Yeah, I'm just gonna whip out my finger gun, and I'm gonna shoot a flame dart at the big guy who looks like he's in charge.
Sweet. Go ahead and roll for that.
5.
Amazing. You unleash a flame dart, erupts from the bushes, and it just hits into his side, catching his like tunic on fire. And he goes, "Oh, what the hell is going on? We're under attack. I told you they would follow us. I told you they would figure out our dumb little friggin' path thing. You friggin' idiots, you didn't do the path good enough." Go ahead and Mugwort, go ahead and make your attack.
That is, 5 damage as I fling a shadow bolt at him.
Nice. You fling a shadow bolt. It splashes around the flame and hits into his abdomen, and he goes,
What the hell is that? I've never seen anything like that before.
And then with my other 2 actions, I'm going to summon another shadow rabbit. And then I'm going to command it to move up and attack this guy too.
Nice. This shadow just kind of coalesces into existence and drifts across the clearing and latches onto him and just kind of sinking into his green goblin skin. Go ahead and roll for that.
4 damage.
4 damage. Holy smokes. And yeah, that would not be a rushed attack, I don't think.
No, because they're 2 separate creatures.
Sick. He's still standing, but he's going,
Graz, Daz, get them. They're over there. They shot me.
I thought Daz died.
That was Daz. This is Taz.
Oh, okay. My mistake.
I don't know what's so difficult. This is Kraz. This is Taz. You guys killed Daz, Jazz, and Faz. And also Gerald.
Got it.
Come out here and face me, you cowards.
anything else on your turn?
No, that's my whole turn.
All right. Cud is going to kick into his giant rat, spurring it forward, and it's going to charge towards the edge of the clearing where you guys are.
And we are established to be directly next to each other.
You are established to be directly next to each other.
But we are 40 feet away. Exactly.
Well, on his giant rat, Cud has 50 feet of movement, 10 squares.
Uh-oh. I knew we should have targeted the rat.
Charges into you, Mugwort, doing, with advantage because moves up to 4 spaces. Oof. 14 damage as this thing barrels into you.
I'm gonna take a reaction and defend. So that... actually doesn't matter. I'm down.
Oof.
God damn it.
Is it helpful for me to have defended if it would have brought me to negatives?
I don't believe there's any rules about the negatives. So you are now in the dying condition. You gain 1 wound.
Can't take that off.
And attacking/casting spells causes 1 wound unless you succeed on a DC 10 strength save.
Okay.
And you get 1 action, I believe, per turn. Okay. Taz and Kraz are going to spend their turns running towards you, and that's all they can do. Back to you guys.
Okay. I am going to cast Breath of Life, which restores 1 HP to a dying creature.
Nice.
Is that me?
That's you. So yeah, I'll whip out my lyre, and it looks like I'm just gonna do some bullshit. And then I sing a little song with your name incorporated into it. And it gives you 1 HP back.
Yeah, there is this...
Wow, did you just come up with that? That's so invigorating.
There is this giant rat
stop.
in the bushes next to you, slobbering everywhere over your friend that just barreled through your friend. You see Mugwort on the ground, bloody, and you whip out your lyre. Your lute. Lute or lyre?
Oh yeah, a lute.
You whip out your lute.
The one that's guitar-like.
Yeah, yeah. And you play a little ditty incorporating Mugwort's name, and you feel the magic surge out of the lute and drift down into Mugwort. And Mugwort, you just feel rejuvenated a little bit. What else do you want to do on your turn? You have 2 more actions.
Am I allowed to cast more than 1 spell?
Yeah, you sure are. So it'll be...
If only 1 is an attack? Okay.
So it'll just be any subsequent spell it'll be a rushed spell. So you'd make the first one with disadvantage. And if you want to cast 2 spells, the second spell would be 2 times disadvantage. Oh, it's only if it's an attack. Yeah, it's only if it's an attack.
Yeah.
So you haven't made any attacks yet.
But I can cast 2 spells if 1 is an attack and 1 is
you can cast
not
as many spells as you have actions.
Great. Sick.
It's
Okay.
only if you make multiple attacks, they
Well.
are rushed attacks.
Okay. Then I am going to cast Vicious Mockery
Awesome.
on what's his name? Cud?
On Cud,
Is that what
yeah.
you said his name was? Yeah, I'm going to cast it on Cud.
Okay, and is that a save?
No, it is 1d4 psychic damage. 1d4 plus 1 psychic damage. It ignores armor.
Awesome.
It is 3 psychic damage, and on a hit, the target is taunted during their next turn.
Ooh, what does that mean?
disadvantage on attacks except against the most recent taunter.
Awesome.
Yeah, so if he tries to attack Mugwort next turn.
Okay, awesome.
Disadvantage.
And what do you say to Cud? What do you sing to Cud to be so vicious?
I pull out I still have my lute
Yeah.
out, and I like turn towards him, and I'm about to like sing something, and then I'm just gonna say, "You look like trash, dude."
Oh, hey, what? Come on. Don't do that. Don't be like that.
And I look to Mugwort for approval. Now that
Yeah,
he's like-
you smell like trash too.
And I give a little rabbity thumbs up.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are really mean. I'm definitely gonna murder you.
You kidnapped a fairy.
Yeah, for money though.
What? What do you mean for money?
Don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it. He's like right next to us, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
he just
absolutely.
charged Mugwort. Okay, and I'm gonna pull out my little dagger. I'm gonna stab him in the leg.
Nice. So this will be a rushed attack. Go ahead and roll with disadvantage.
Yeah, a 1. That's missed, right?
That is a miss. As you swipe with your dagger, he looks down at you and goes,
Oh, you think I'm garbage? You're garbage. You can't even hit with a dagger. I'm standing right in front of you. I'm riding a freaking huge rat.
and you take 1 psychic damage.
What?
Oh, jeez. He can dish it out as much as he can take it.
This was a huge blow to my self-esteem.
Hello, help? Little guy, friend?
I'm going to command him
Yeah,
to
just
come
go.
back.
Drifts across, kind of like passing through Kraz and Taz, and they kind of shiver as this thing passes through them almost, and latches back onto Cud.
For 3 damage.
Awesome. It just kind of like this little hair leaps up onto its back, onto Cud's back, and just like reaches inside Cud and pulls out a little bit of shadow and just like puts it on the ground. And you see Cud go,
Oh, what the heck is that?
It's okay, I can put a little shadow back in you.
And I cast a shadow bolt at him.
Oh my god. Who are you guys?
That is...
Your worst nightmares.
You look like teen boys.
I'm not a boy, I'm a Bunbun.
7 damage.
7 damage? Wow, okay. You unleash this shadow bolt and it just swallows up inside him and he just turns like very pale and sickly looking. Cud goes,
Oh, I don't feel so good. I don't feel so good at all.
anything else on your turn?
Yeah. I guess I will try to sickle him with a rushed attack.
Nice.
So that's with disadvantage.
The move was free. Yeah, the move.
I didn't move.
is free for your minion.
Yeah,
For the minion.
Yeah, so it's one action makes him move and attack.
Sick. That's awesome.
And the dagger is a miss. Or the sickle is a miss.
He goes,
Oh, you can't even kill me. You said I'm trash. You're trash too. Oh.
take 1 psychic
You're
damage.
trash.
I take a psychic damage?
Yeah.
I'm down. I'm dying.
You take 1 wound.
Oh, jeez.
If you get to 6 wounds, you are dead. Cud looks at the two of you, sees you holding the lute still, and is going to swing at you. And then the rat is going to leap forward and try and take a bite at you.
Ah! I hold up my loot.
8 damage.
Oh my god. I hated that.
Cud goes,
Oh, Grass, get the fucking fairy. Get the fairy. In case these guys take me out. I don't feel so good.
you see Kraz takes off towards the other side of the camp, and Taz is going to take out a short bow and try and take a shot at you, Mugwort, down on the ground.
Oh, jeez.
Does hit. You are going to take 2 wounds.
Oh, I'm not feeling so good, Damian. Jeez.
All right, that's your guys' turn.
Okay, let me go first. Okay, so I'm going to cast Breath of Life again.
Nice.
So 1 HP to a dying creature. And then I'm going to cast Heart's Fire, which
Okay.
will give you an extra action on your turn.
Wow, that's cool. What does that look like?
It is me taking a beat. Time feels like it slows down. I sit down cross-legged next to him and I sing a very soothing little song for 6 seconds.
Nice.
Actually, that doesn't even have lyrics. It's just him like
Yeah, you all break out your angelic boy voice.
Oh, that's so nice.
Wow, that is really nice. You got a really nice voice.
No, it wasn't for you. That wasn't for you.
It's too bad I gotta murder you, because you could have been a great singer.
Okay, and then I'm gonna cast Flame Dart on Cud.
Maybe I'll just lock you in a tiny cage and you can stay in my camp and sing songs for me. Maybe I won't murder you.
I'd rather die.
Yeah.
Ooh, I crit, baby.
Ooh. So a crit in Nimble is when you roll the max number on one of your damage die. You roll that damage die again and add that number to the damage result. And there are exploding crits, so each time you crit, you keep rolling again. So theoretically, you could just keep rolling again and again if you keep critting.
13 damage, and he's smoldering. Not a smoldering look,
Oh,
but he is
jeez.
smoldering from my
He's
flame.
giving me like a smoldering gaze.
Don't look, Mugwort. put
He
my
does
free hand over
blue
his
steel,
eyes.
and you shoot a flame dart at him, and he erupts. You see the rat goes up in flame, and it spreads up to him, and just so much fire comes out of this tiny burst of flame from your fingers, and he just screams out and is burned to a literal charcoal crisp in seconds, and the whole thing just topples over him and the rat into the shrubs. And I'm gonna say, this is not technically, but I'm going to, he was on death's door, and so it's such a waste, that massive damage. I'm going to let you spill it over into Taz, who's still standing right behind him as well.
Thanks.
You see flame spreads and leaps from the rat, spreads onto Taz, and goes, Chris, let's get the hell out of here. You see Kraz across the camp is like holding this small cage. You can see a little fairy inside.
Drop the fairy.
All right, Mugwort.
What he said.
And I prepare a shadow bolt for this guy that's holding the cage.
Drop the fairy and we might let you live. Gently drop the fairy.
Yeah, actually,
drops
just put
the
the cage
cage.
down. Oh, damn it.
I said gently.
That wasn't specified until after. All right, everybody take it easy.
Got any healing potions?
No,
Is that a lie? Are you lying to me?
too rich for my blood.
Yeah, that's true. What do you say, Damian? Should we let him live?
I say, light him up. Put my sunglasses back on.
Well, light is not
Oh, I
something
guess
I
you're
can
a
do.
shadow shadow him up. I take my sunglasses off.
All right, this is gonna hurt you more than it hurts me.
I am gonna cast Shadow Bolt on him.
Nice. On Kraz across the camp is probably a little far away, but Taz is still right next to you, the one that was caught on fire as well.
Oh, how far is Kraz across the camp?
I'm going to say probably about 50 feet, so if you wanted to move towards, you could.
Yeah, I will move.
Wait, which one was holding the fairy?
Kraz,
across
the one
the-
Oh, okay.
across.
I have the speed of 6, so I'm gonna move up a full 6.
Yeah,
and
cool.
Shadow Bolt him.
Nice.
Yeah, the speed in Nimble is in squares, but they all also do 5
5 feet,
squares.
yeah.
Go ahead and roll for that.
That's 9 damage.
Amazing. You unleash this amount of shadow, kind of hurls across the camp. You see the fairy Moonblossom inside kind of retreat away a little bit as it passes overhead and clings on to Kraz and just kind of absorbs into him and kind of sucks a little bit of life out of him, and he just gets a little bit weaker and older.
What the hell, you? What are you? Oh, please, just let me go. I won't. Well, you can have the fairy. You can eat her or whatever you want to do with her. Just let me live. Let me and my brother live.
Why? What good will you do into this world?
I don't know. We could
I shout from 30 feet back. He's hesitating.
Why would I let you live if you weren't gonna do good?
we could start an orphanage or something, or help some orphans, or feed the orphans. Is that what you want?
I don't know.
Ask him if he knows any orphans.
Are you aware of any orphans? Do you have a work plan? My parents always ask me for a work plan.
I'm an orphan, though. Me and my brother are orphans.
So you're gonna help yourselves?
I mean, we did murder our own father, but we can help ours. I mean, there's lots of orphans out there.
I point at him and I say, not good enough. And then I've got 2 actions left because I used 1 to move, 1 to shoot. And then I've got an extra action from Damian's spell.
Nice.
So I'm going to summon a different shadow. So the first one goes poof.
Okay.
Because I can only have 1 at a time. I'm assuming that would be how it would work, right? I could replace the current one.
I think so. That makes sense to me.
Then I'm going to do that. It goes poof. A new one comes out. And I say, get his ass. Wait, what are your pronouns, dear?
Me, yeah. His ass is good.
Get his ass.
Your shadow launches across.
Wait, you talking to me or your shadow? Yeah, you talking to me, right? Okay.
Launches across the camp and leaps into the goblin. Go ahead and roll for that.
That's a 10 on the die.
Incredible. You see your shadow like bounds. Is it still a hare?
Yeah.
Bounds across the camp and leaps in back feet first and knocks a shadow form of this goblin out of the physical body of the goblin, and the two just split apart and the goblin's physical body just crumples to the ground lifeless, and the shadow like scrambles out of his own body and gets up and looks at you terrified and then just kind of disappears into the shadow realm.
I wonder if I'll summon him next.
Taz goes,
What the hell did you do to my brother?
What we're gonna do to you next.
That's my turn, though.
that's both of you. Okay. Yeah, Taz is going to...
You've killed all 6 of my brothers. I got nothing left to live for. I'm gonna freaking murder you.
Taz is going to run up and draw his dagger towards you. Damian, 5 damage.
Oof. Okay.
That's it. That's his turn.
Do I have like unlimited, like I can defend as many times as I want, as many times as I have like actions available?
I believe so.
Cool. Then I'm going to defend that.
Cool.
And you wind up with 2 actions on your next turn.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Back to you guys.
It's all you, Damian.
Okay. I'm going to pull out my dagger. Actually, I'm going to pull out, can I have taken the dagger from one of his brothers who stabbed me back in town?
Yeah, for sure.
You see this? You recognize this?
Yeah, that's Faz's
I'm
dagger.
going to slit your throat with it.
Oh my god. You guys are fucked up. You guys are the villains. You killed my whole family.
4 damage.
We're just 7 brothers trying to make a buck out of here.
Whoa. They should make a musical about that. I'm going to write a musical about that.
4 damage. He is on death's door. You stab this goblin in the side of the neck, and he goes,
Oh, that don't feel so good.
Okay, and then I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on him.
What do you say to him after you stab him in the neck?
When you get to hell, tell your brother I said what's up.
Oh my goodness.
We're all going to hell. Oh, God.
And the life leaves his eyes, and he collapses to the ground. The camp is still. Moonblossom is standing in her tiny cage, looking like a little bit wide-eyed up at you guys. Hey, are you guys here for me, or is this just a coincidence?
Are you Moonblossom?
Yes, I'm Moonblossom. Nice to meet you.
We came to rescue you. Do you know where the key is to your
amazing.
cage?
Yeah, Marla sent us.
You can see it's made of sticks. I mean, she's tiny, but you could easily break it open.
Damian, I'll let you do the honors.
Okay, I'll take my, I'm going to pull out this dagger, okay? But I'm just going to use it to cut this stick away.
Okay, yeah. Did Marla send you?
Yeah, she didn't know where you went. She thought maybe you were kidnapped, so she sent us to find you.
Yeah, they tried last week as well. They said they were hired to kidnap me for some kind of terrible ingredients.
Oh, God.
That's awful.
You should maybe get some better security for your tree.
Yeah, well, I just try to love everybody, but sometimes
nudged
that doesn't
Damian.
work.
Damian slicks his hair back.
She goes, I'm Moonblossom. What's your name?
Damian. I've broken the cage open, and I give like put my hand forward, like to shake her hand, and then just put a finger out because that's probably the inappropriate size.
He saved my life multiple times, this Damian has.
Oh, wow. Your rat hands are so big.
I nudge Damian again.
I take off my sunglasses and I put them like in the front of your shirt, like you hook them in the front of your shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just just trying to help. It's really like Danny Zuko energy, I feel like.
Well, anyways, we should probably get back. Thank you guys so much for saving me. I don't know how I can repay you, but I will find a way.
Well, the town was gonna pay us, but you could let Damian buy you dinner.
Oh, we could definitely talk about that for sure.
Damian's just like looking at the ground, like nodding. He has fur, but he's blushing.
You guys scour the camp, pick up what odds and ends you can. You find a few bits and bobs here and there, including like a note and stuff that maybe indicates where Cud was supposed to bring Moonblossom to who hired them. You gather up what you can and head back towards Merrivale. A couple days again back journey through the forest, but it's pretty uneventful. Moonblossom, you get to know each other all quite well. She tells you about how she came from the Feywild and why she chose to be in Merrivale, and a little bit about the town and all the people and stuff. And you make your journey back and arrive back. Marla is ecstatic. The townsfolk are ecstatic that you've managed to save Moonblossom, bring her back alive and well, and they are so grateful to both of you, and they give you your payment as promised and say that you are welcome anytime in the town. You have a big dinner in the inn, and they say that you're welcome to stay as long as you want. That is where we will end this intro adventure. Where do you think Damian and Mugwort end up? Did they hang out in the town for a little while? Do they carry on to the big city like they were planning initially?
I think we've saved each other's skin too many times to separate now. I think we head to the city together.
Yeah, I trust him like he's my own brother.
Very nice. And Moonblossom does in fact have dinner with you and slips you her sending stone. So maybe you can start something long distance there. Damian's first girlfriend, perhaps.
Nice.
A 95-year-old fairy.
I feel like she tried to make it clear that she was too old for me, but Damian didn't really take the hint.
And that is where we will end our Nimble starter adventure session. Thank you guys for playing.
That was cute.
Very cute.
Yeah, well, I can't wait to talk about this. We are going to be discussing next week all of the things that we loved about Nimble, what we didn't like, if there was anything. So that is coming your way next week, as well as potentially a little bit of a fireside chat about the process of making the heroes and the characters, and just a little debrief of our session. So yeah, thank you so much for listening to this episode. This was our first actual play episode. I think we would love to do more of these in the future. If you guys liked it, let us know in the comments. If you want to hear more of us actually playing the TTRPGs that we're trying out, or just perhaps more Nimble, because that was really fun. I really liked that a lot. I got a lot of things to say.
Save it for later, Kelly.
Save it for the pod.
Save it for next week's episode. As always, thank you so much for listening, and we will see you next week. We appreciate you.
We sure do.
Jinx.
That segment was brought to you by Older Ladies. Older Ladies. I've got nothing to add. I thought something would come to me.
Older ladies will.
If you've read my podfic comment section, they have.